This is the Codeforces P problem, ideal point. So what the problem statement is. So initially you are given n one-dimensional segments. So what he was saying, uh, let's define the function f of x as the number of segments that's covering point x. So an integer point x will be called ideal if it belongs to more segments than any other integer points, right? So you will be given that integer k, so you need to make it ideal. So if it is possible, then you need to print yes, or otherwise you need to print no, right? So I know that you haven't understood the question that much. So let us understand this. See, initially, what he will be giving you n and k, right? So these are our n segments. So these are our four segments. So let us take this sample case. So initially, our n is equal to 4 and our k equal to 3. So what are those ranges that are 1 to 3? See, I'm just marking it in the coordinates that are 1 to 3 and 2 to 5, 2 to 5, and then 3 to 6 and 7 to 9, right? 3 to 6 and then 7 to 9. Okay, right? So these are the four segments that are given to us. Now, what he is saying, see, initially this k, you need to check for this k. See, this k is covered in this segment and this segment and this segment. So this k is totally present in three times, right? So whatever the ranges that he has given to us, our k is present three times in three segments. So if you can check any other number that that is lesser than 3, right? See, this is the only number that is present, that is visited most times. So here the k is already an ideal point. Why I was saying it as ideal point? Because it is visited most number of times. So whatever the number that is visited more number of times than any other integer point, then you can call it as ideal. Here I'm calling my 3 as ideal point because 3 is covered in this range and this range and this range. If you can check any other point or any other number, it is always less than 3, right? If you can check for 2, 2 is visited only 2 times. If you can check for 1, 1 is visited only 1 time. If you check for 5, 5 is visited 2 times. How? Here in 2 to 5 and 3 to 6. So it is visited 2 times. I mean, it is covered 2 times. So if you check for 6, it is only 1. And if you check for this range, and that is also all those numbers are visited once. So our 3 is visited most number of times. So so that our k is an ideal point. See, now if you go and check for this, so initially I'll take that case, second test case. So this is in the first case, the given k is already an ideal point, so you can print yes, right? So if you can check for the test case 2, that is n equal to 2 and k equal to 9, you can check our k is not even present in these segments, right? So 1 to 4 and 3 to 7, our k is not even visited a single time. We need to make our k the highest number of times visited. So for that you need to select you can delete any segments, right? So that is what he is stating. You can delete any number of segments such that your only k segment should your kth number should be visited highest number of times. See, if I can see you this, let us take this sample case 4, right? that is n equal to 3 and k equal to 5. N equal to 3 and k equal to 5. So what the ranges are? That are 1 to 4, 1 to 4, and then 5 to 5, 1 to 4, and then 5 to 5, and then 6 to 7, right? This is 6 to 7. So you can check here 1 to 4 numbers are visited once, and 5 to 5 is visited once, and 6 to 7, and these both numbers are also visited once. So what we need to do, we need to make our k as visited as highest number of times as we can. So you need to delete this segment and you need to delete this segment. So all the numbers will be deleted. Only your 5 will be remained. So that it will be the highest number of times visited, right? So if I can eliminate these two, so there will be only one range that will be visited, and that is our highest number of times. So what the main institution is like, if you take the number line, suppose I'm taking a number line of 1 to 10, and I want you to make our 3 as an ideal point. See, then see, if our 3 is like this, if I select suppose I select 2 to 4 range, then our 3 is also present and 2 4 also present. And even if I select from 1 to 6, see, even these 2 4 are also present, and even our 3 is also present. See, that means if a range is including if you include like this ranges, even accept your kth number, there are also other numbers are including. So if you need to include your k, that means if you need to make your k as highest number of times, then it should be an endpoint, right? Then it should be an endpoint. See, if I need to make my 3 as visited as highest number of times, see, I'll select 1 to 3, and I need to select from 3 to 6, because then if it is acting as an endpoint in any range, then it can be incremented 2 times, right? So whatever the ranges that he is giving to you, you need to check whether your k is acting as an endpoint at least 2 times in x and y coordinate. So that see, here, if what I was telling is like, see, if I need to make my k3 as an ideal point, if you have observed the sample case 1, then 1 to 3, our 3 as acting as an endpoint, and then 3 to 6 in this range, our 3 is acting as an endpoint, right? So that means what, you are incrementing this range one time, and you're incrementing this range one time, but the only common part is our kth point. So it is incrementing 2 times. So this is the only case that we will consider. These are the only ranges we will consider, and rest of all the given ranges we will delete that. So there are no use of considering those ranges. So so that's what it is. So I'll just quickly code this. See, initially, what he will be giving you, he will be giving you n and k, right? So you'll take that n and k. Now you take that n coordinates, right? See, I'll check whether it is acting as an endpoint or not. I'll take an x1 and y1 equal to 0. Now I'll take those two given integers, that are x and y. So if our x is equal to our k, then it is one endpoint from the right side, right? That means, see, here here if our k is 3, then if our range is 3 to 6, then your x point is equal to your, and sorry, your x point is equal to your k, right? Then your you just increment your x1. So what it is indicating, it is indicating that it is acting as an one endpoint of some x coordinate, right? Then similarly, you check for y. If your y is getting equal to k, then you just simply increment your y1. So what is that indicating? That is indicating, see, if I conclude from 1 to 3 range, then it is acting as a y coordinate. So you just take some flag variables, or you just indicate that, and if it is acting if it is acting as an endpoint in both the coordinates, then you get the overlapped range like this. Then you can get overlapping of that number in these ranges. Then our 3 will be visited 2 times, and rest of all the numbers will be visited only once. So then our answer can be possible, right? Then we will print yes, else we will print no, right? So that's what it is. So if I can run this, I just quickly submit this. Okay, so that's what we need to check. Yeah, I hope it will run fine. See, you can see it is running fine. And even I have already submitted this, you can see it got me accepted as well. So if you understand this, just please, please, please do make a like and subscribe.